All right, that's Brigadier Rachel Majeng, who's expected to continue with her testimony at 20 minutes after 11 o'clock. But Canny Maphanga is live to us now from the Mabandla Justice College, because, Canny, there's another aspect of the story we're watching, reaction to that ruling from the High Court, essentially striking off the roll Suliman Carrim's bid to prevent the Commission from essentially subpoenaing him to testify tomorrow.
Indeed. Good morning to you and to the viewers. On the sidelines of this very important testimony, which clearly highlights a conflict of interest in terms of that Medicare subs contract, is that Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg ruling, where it seems that this issue of urgency has worked against Suliman Carrim because he wasn't able to start that application last year when he learnt of that notice. The court then essentially agreed that this is a self-created urgency. That matter was struck off the roll. He was seeking that interdict that would block his appearance tomorrow before the Commission to answer to similar allegations regarding his alleged assistance to Matlala with respect to that subs contract. Now, all are wondering whether or not he'll honor that subpoena following this ruling just a few minutes ago. I think it was just after 10 that Judge Denise Fisher gave us that announcement. Now, we'll speak to Jeremy Michaels, the spokesperson for the Madlanga Commission, regarding the latest developments and what that means for the work of the Commission going forward. So I'm sure the Commission is engaging with the lawyers and has seen that ruling. What is the status of whether or not we will see this individual actually take to the stand tomorrow, in light of how against he was appearing before the Commission, to the extent that he went to the High Court just days before the expected testimony? Will he actually take the stand tomorrow?
So firstly, good morning. I think as the Commission, we certainly welcome the ruling of the Gauteng South High Court in Johannesburg. And we look forward to Mr. Suliman Carrim appearing before the Commission tomorrow, on Friday. He has been subpoenaed to appear tomorrow, and that is what we expect to happen.
What are the consequences should he not show up tomorrow for that hearing?
Well, as per the regulations, per the Commission's Act, it is an offence to avoid appearing when you have been subpoenaed. And so we don't want to preempt that. We know, and everyone, including Mr. Carrim, knows the consequences. He had approached the High Court, and his application on an urgent basis was dismissed with costs. And so we expect that he will appear tomorrow.
Any engagement with his lawyers confirming this?
No, not so far.
Okay.
Right. Jeremy, just Puleli Jones from ENCA. Obviously, we've received reports that Viandre Pretorius, who was implicated by witness D, has just survived an attempted hit on his life. We know that SABC is going to the crime scene right now. Have you heard anything about this?
Yes, indeed, Pule. We've heard about the incident, and we are certainly being kept abreast of developments. I don't want to talk too much about the detail because it's not quite clear yet what happened. But I should say that Mr. Pretorius is not, for the moment, in the Commission's sights, and he certainly had not approached the Commission with information.
ENCA understands that he's being investigated in relation to the case of the Brakpan murder in 2022. It seems as though there is somewhat a worrying trend around the names of those who were implicated during the testimony of slain witness D, known as Marius van der Merwe. Just a reminder of the extra precautionary measures put in place by the Commission to protect witnesses.
Yes, Pule, as we've said before, after the assassination, the brutal killing of Marius van der Merwe, known as witness D, as you say, the Commission met with the relevant law enforcement agencies under the umbrella of the NAT joints, the National Security and Intelligence Structure. And we have taken all necessary measures to ensure the safety and security of both witnesses and, of course, the Commission staff.
Will you be in contact with the SAPS now just to get the latest on this developing story?
Well, we are aware that Mr. Pretorius has been in contact with other law enforcement agencies. I don't want to get into the detail of that. I can't at this point. But of course, we are concerned for the lives of any people who may have information that is relevant to the Commission. And we urge all individuals who have information that can assist the Commission in its work within the terms of reference. Remember that the terms of reference are very specific. It is the allegations of criminality, political interference and corruption arising from the allegations made by Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi on the 6th of July. And all of that, of course, relates to wrongdoing or allegations of wrongdoing within the criminal justice system. So anyone who has information in that regard and has not yet come forward to the Commission, they are welcome to contact the Commission's hotline. The number is 0800 111 369, and we certainly would appreciate any assistance that those individuals might be able to offer. We have had lots of people coming forward, as we've reported before, but if there are any others out there who have information, they must please come forward. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, that's the Commission.
All right, thank you very much. That was Jeremy Michaels, the spokesperson for the Commission, reacting to that ruling that means that Suliman Carrim must take to the witness stand tomorrow. Of course, there's serious consequences if he doesn't honor that subpoena as per the rules of the Commission. And of course, just quickly reacting to the alleged attempted assassination of Mr. Pretorius, who was implicated in testimony here, but he's clarifying that the Commission has not been approached by him, and he's not yet in the sight of the Commission as it continues its important work. When we return after the tea adjournment, we'll hear more of that testimony from Brigadier Macheng, who is essentially explaining the nature of her relationship with alleged cartel member Vusimuzi Cat Matlala, which we understand to have been an on and off romantic relationship. And then, of course, she'll have to explain the quite glaring conflicts of interest as she oversaw a contract with a supplier which would have been at the time someone who was an on and off partner when she was dealing with that particular contract. And she'll have to explain those gifts that she says are just romantic gifts, but rather could be seen as alleged kickbacks. All that and more after the adjournment.
Canny Maphanga is live to us from the Bridget Mabandla Justice College. Plenty on the move. Canny, for now, thanks very much indeed.